What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock. The market is getting crazy right now because we have just entered earnings season. And remember, guys, we have less than 20 days away from the SoFi stock earnings. And we're going to be covering, pretty much what happened in the last earnings report and what we could see in this next earnings report. Because I continue to get questions, is SoFi stock going down after earnings? Is it going up? What is going to be happening? So we're going to be covering that, and also more breaking news with more institutions continuing to load the SoFi stock. We're also going to be taking a look at that, and I also want to review some earnings reports that came out to show you how important this guidance is for the stock price movement. And once again, guys, if you're new to the channel, I just covered in my last video my 3 price targets for the SoFi stock. My earnings price target is $25. My price target by the end of the year with a bank charter is $30, and my price target for 2022 is $55. So those are my price targets, and we have tons and tons of in-depth analysis to back up those price targets for where the SoFi stock is headed. Once again, guys, we've been covering the SoFi stock for 4 months now for anybody new to the channel. So if you enjoyed this video at all, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get this video past 7,000 subscribers today, tonight. Let's try and make a big jump on the YouTube channel, guys. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video past 1,000 likes for the YouTube algorithm so more and more people can see the SoFi stock in this YouTube channel. And also be sure to drop a comment. Are you buying the SoFi stock right now? And what is your price target for 2022? Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we can see inside of the market today, the S&P 500 was green, Dow red, NASDAQ green. So the indexes were all over the place. SoFi stock was fighting really hard for that $21, okay? I think the stock was up about 3% this morning. And then, the sell-off, the algorithm trading, that all started happening around afternoon. And the stock did drop to around $21. It was down about -1%. And then the stock bounced back. But guys, after hours, we are following after hours because earnings are happening right now for other, fintech technology companies, and Snapchat just reported earnings. And we can see that Snapchat is down -22% after hours, guys. It was actually down -28% at the low. So guys, Snapchat reported decent earnings. It's just the guidance. Remember, this is the exact same thing that happened with SoFi on their last earnings report. Remember, guys, we provided, soft guidance, and that's what Snapchat is doing now for Q4. We already reported our soft guidance for Q3 because, we took a hit because our student loans got taken away from us. So, guys, I believe SoFi has already had the bad news priced in, and we are headed to the moon in Q4 and also 2022 because nothing but good things is going to be happening for the SoFi stock. So Snapchat is taking a beating right now because of soft guidance. You can see here the Snapchat earnings were solid. Adjusted EPS 17 cents, estimated 8 cents, revenue 1.7, estimated 1.10. It's right here is what took the stock down almost 30%. Sees Q4 adjusted EBITDA at 135 to 175 million. The estimate was close to 299 million. That is like half. That slashed the stock in half because investors were freaking out. And that is why we are getting taken down in the after hours. You can see here, Snapchat blames Apple for privacy changes for Q3 earnings miss. So guys, this is the exact same thing that happened with the SoFi stock. We fell around 20% over the course of a couple days. The good news is, the bad news is priced in for the SoFi stock. We should bust through this earnings report, and we should raise guidance for Q4 and 2022 if we get a bank charter. Remember, guys, CARES Act student loan relief extended again through January 31st, 2022. This is what took the SoFi stock down. This was like 50 to 100 million in revenue just wiped out. We're going to be having 2022 come back. These student loans have to get paid. And once again, guys, I really like our market cap. I really like it a lot when you talk about the upside potential growth that SoFi has heading into this next year. 16.7 billion market cap, I'll take it. We're trading around 17x sales. Sounds a little bit high, but when you talk about these other fintech competitors, we are dirt cheap. Volume was decent today, around 24 million, right around the average volume. I'm telling you right now, if we get that bank charter approval, volume is going to go to 100 million plus, guys. This stock could rally 20 to 25% on bank charter news. It is not going to be a sell to news, guys. It is going to be a massive catalyst to get this company to profitability. We could go much higher. Even if the news does not, make a price movement happen that day, It's going to happen over the course of 1 to 2 weeks. So I do like to talk about AFFIRM because AFFIRM is, a fintech disruptor from what, they've been saying on the market for 2021. And it's a fintech. We're a fintech. They're in a different little bit of a niche, buy now, pay later. But guys, this company's market valuation is over 40 to 45x sales right now, guys. 42 billion market cap. They do less revenue than SoFi. They are not profitable just like SoFi, and the growth is neck and neck. They are literally almost 200% higher valuation than SoFi, guys. We could rally past 45 billion market cap. I'm telling you right now, when it happens, it is going to happen quick. You are not going to even be expecting it. Understand, a 20 to 30% move on a bank charter is going to, boost our market cap an additional 8 billion. So I like where we are at as a fintech disruptor compared to other competitors. I can see us easily surpassing this market cap in 2022. AFFIRM has already had their good news priced in, Target partnership, and also Amazon partnership. Those are really, really good partnerships, guys. Great news is priced in. SoFi has had absolutely nothing priced into the stock. We have had our loans, our student loans taken away from us. We have not received our bank charter approval because the federal government is going through a crazy time with inflation, guys. Everything bad is priced in for the SoFi stock right now. We have massive news. That is why I've been telling you to buy up this stock so aggressively. And understand, once we get into 2022, if we hang around this valuation right now of around 17 billion market cap, we're going to be trading near 10 times sales heading into next year. Just to get to AFFIRM's 40x sales valuation, we could rally 300%, guys. We have massive upside, and you need to start understanding that right now with these price targets around $20. And once again, guys, I continue to talk about the bad news being priced in for SoFi stock 3 months ago. Our EPS was horrible because there was one-time expenses on the SoFi stock. That is not going to be happening in this Q3, guys. Take a look at this. SoFi earnings, excellent growth, and the one-time expense. Remember, guys, that's why I told you to buy the stock, because member growth, product growth, and Galileo and revenue, these are absolutely insane. These are the best numbers you could possibly think of. 113%, 120, 119, 74%. It's the net loss of 165 million, but 144 million was one-time expenses, guys. So that's why the EPS was around 46 cents. We're going to see EPS come around, 4 to 7 cents, guys. I really see us just smashing through these Q3 earnings. I believe SoFi put their earnings perfectly to just obliterate them. So we should definitely beat earnings, guys, and we should get guidance raised for 2022. I know AFFIRM put 2022 guidance into their earnings, and we haven't talked about our 2022 guidance. All we talked about was our Q3 guidance. So we could see a guidance raise. So once again, I believe we're going to smash through earnings even if we don't get the bank charter. So guys, this video, we can learn a lot about guidance and earnings, okay? Even though Snapchat's earnings were solid, they dropped literally 27% in the after hours because guidance was just, soft as can be. Half of the EBITDA projections from the analysts. And look at that, it's rubbing off on Twitter. Snapchat is rubbing off on Twitter, along with SoFi down about 1% in the after hours. I mean, Twitter's down 4% on no bad news at all. They're not even reporting earnings. It's just, that's psychology. That's what we talk about on this channel, psychology. People are already expecting a bad guidance from Twitter, and it's happening right now. So, guys, I believe Twitter was down about 7.6% in the after hours. And guys, we can see right here, SoFi is down 1% in the after hours. I believe Snapchat is rubbing off on SoFi as well. But understand, I mean, we had our bad news priced in. Our bad news is priced into the stock from 3 months ago. The EPS, one-time expense, $140 million. Also, student loans, that's 50 to 100 million in revenue taken away from us. And guys, we have still managed to surpass the price target of where we were at on our last earnings. We were around $17. Look at the 3-month chart. We were right here, 17%. Investors are loading up on this stock the past couple of months heading into this earnings report that should be very solid, on top of a bank charter approval, guys, which we already know how important that is as far as profitability, guys. We're talking 400 to 500 million EBITDA projections with the bank charter. So that news could break out on earnings. It could break out before earnings. It could break out in 2022. Once again, nobody knows, but I can tell you right now, I will not miss that news. I will not be even worrying about my stock. I'm not selling my stock for 3 to 5 years plus. I have no intentions of selling. So I know for 100% fact I will not miss bank charter news. You can see I have a pretty big position and I have another account with an additional 30,000. So I'm 6 figure deep in the SoFi stock. We're up about 38% in this account. Overall, we're up around 30%. My average is a little bit higher in my other account. I believe my overall average is around $16. But guys, I see this stock heading a lot higher in the future. You can see right here, this is the psychology factor we're facing, guys. We're going a lot higher. Understand earnings should be very solid. Snapchat is taking a beating because they said Facebook privacy issues, hurt their stock. Same thing happened with SoFi stock. So I'm just covering these different things that you need to be expecting heading into earnings in less than 3 weeks. And if we go over to SoFi institutional ownership, guys, we know that the updated institutional ownership right now is around 39%. And guys, if we just scroll down on FinTech, I mean, we could look at, just today, the 21st, and yesterday, the 20th. Look at all these smaller institutions continuing to load up the SoFi stock. 285,000 shares. 20,000 shares, 90,000 shares, 100,000, 100,000, guys. These are big buys. This is like a 6 million buy order right here. These 100,000 orders are like $2 million. So you can see smaller institutions, Kestra, Fulcrum, Clear Street. These institutions are loading up, the money that they have to offer for their institutions inside of the SoFi stock of around $17. Everyone has an average all in the $17 range. So as you can see, you're going to continue to get more and more reports, when they're, filing their buys. These institutions are loading up, small ones, big ones, average ones. This is good news heading into earnings, guys. I believe we're going to see a amazing earnings. I believe Galileo accounts are going to absolutely explode. And we have about 1 month of NFL marketing with the SoFi Stadium priced into the Q3 earnings. Understand that the Q4 earnings is going to be 3 whole months of the NFL marketing with the SoFi Stadium. You're not getting that in this next earnings report. So we could see a strong earnings raise for Q4. I believe we're going up. We're not going backwards. Our backwards was priced in 3 months ago. I'm telling you right now, the good news is beginning to pick up for the SoFi stock. And if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. SoFi is an amazing company. The bad news is priced in. We've been buying this dip up for 3 months and it will continue to pay off. I don't want anyone missing that bank charter approval news. You should be inside of this stock and average down when you can. As you can see, SoFi has taken a little bit of a beating because Snapchat is getting absolutely hammered on their earnings report with their guidance. But guys, I believe we're going to have a guidance raise. I believe the bank charter is coming and I believe we are going up. This is some of the strongest management in the world, and this team is built up for success. And guys, as you can see in the top of my YouTube channel, in my background, I have the SoFi stock up here. This is my favorite stock. I want you to follow this channel now because I'm going to be adding a second and a third company, my best buys to that, background. So I'm going to really be narrowing down my favorite buys because people are continuously always asking me, what are your favorite stocks behind SoFi? So be expecting, me to add some stocks onto that thumbnail, and just be ready, guys. There's going to be some amazing opportunities coming on this channel. So once again, be sure to smash the like button and don't forget to drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.